This is the story of Ethan Cole, a man whose sin was buried with his mother until she came back, not as a ghost, but as the woman he fell deeply, madly, and tragically in love with. Ethan grew up in a quiet town, the kind of place where secrets never stay buried for long, but his family had one that never saw the light of day. His mother, Margaret Cole, was a strict woman, beautiful, cold, and terrifyingly controlling. She made Ethan's life a prison of expectations. No love, no freedom, only rules. One night, after yet another screaming match, something in Ethan snapped. He grabbed the nearest thing he could find, a silver candle holder. One swing, then another. Silence. Margaret's lifeless body fell against the kitchen floor, blood mixing with the spilled wine from her unfinished glass. Ethan buried her body in the backyard, and for years he lived with the guilt, pretending she'd simply disappeared. But the universe doesn't forget, and neither did she. Ethan is now 35, successful, handsome, and haunted by nightmares he can't explain, dreams where a woman's voice whispers his name in the dark. Ethan, do you still love your mother? Then one evening at a business conference in New Orleans, he meets Clara. She's elegant, mysterious, the kind of woman who seems to know your secrets without you saying a word. Her smile felt familiar, her perfume, strangely nostalgic, like the roses that used to bloom behind his childhood home. They talk for hours that night, and for the first time in years, Ethan feels alive again. Weeks turn into months. Their love is fiery, intoxicating, and obsessive. Clara seems to understand him in ways no one else could. She even finishes his sentences. Sometimes she hums the same lullaby his mother used to sing when he was a child. He once asked how she knew it, and she simply smiled and said, "Maybe I was meant to know you long before we met." They marry quietly 6 months later, and that's when the nightmares return. Stronger, darker, and this time, she's in them. One night, while searching through Clara's old photo albums, Ethan finds something that makes his heart stop. A picture, faded black and white, of a woman who looks exactly like Clara, taken decades ago, but the name written behind it was Margaret Cole, his mother. He laughs nervously at first. Maybe it's a coincidence, right? But Clara walks in, her eyes calm, knowing. "Why are you looking at that, Ethan?" she asks softly. He stammers, Where did you get this photo?" And then she says something that freezes his blood. "You should know, darling. You took it the night you killed me." Clara steps closer, her face a haunting mix of love and fury. "I came back, Ethan. Not for revenge, but to make you feel what I felt, to love me, to need me, and to lose me again." Ethan backs away trembling. "You're not real," he says. "You can't be real." But her scent, that same rose perfume, fills the air again. The same scent from the night he buried her. She touches his face, and he feels a strange warmth. Familiar, maternal, and horrifying all at once. Tears fall from her eyes as she whispers, "I forgive you, my son, but forgiveness has a price." And with that, she disappears, leaving behind her wedding ring and a photo of her grave. Days later, Ethan is found dead in their home. Heart attack, they said, but his neighbors swear they heard a woman singing that same lullaby that night. Now every year on the anniversary of his death, red roses bloom over his grave, and a woman's laughter echoes softly in the wind. Was it love? Was it revenge? Or was it something far darker? The bond between mother and son, so strong, it defied death itself? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more tales of love, crime, and fate.